You don't even want waves, you said. You trying to get waves, lame. Show me your guy. Oh. No, I see. Yo, you heard him, Brandon? Oh my god. He sounds like Neon.
That nigga sounds like Flight.
Yeah, that's literally what we call him in English class. Flight.
Chill.
Yo, Antonio Brown? Yo, what's his name? Brandon's team looks way better than you, except quarterback.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the
I know you picked the
Silicon
offensive lineman in
Valley
your third pick.
and Levi Stadium in Santa
I'll be right
Clara.
back. I gotta take a shit.
And we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
If I think he was hurt, what the fuck? Why can't he get that in?
Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to fire one. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turn.
Hold up. How am I cheating? Oh my god, Tyreek Hill is out. You lucky asshole. You can challenge that, right?
Turnover there in the end zone.
Okay.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's get second.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
It's like one mistake.
And now it's third.
I said both mistakes. It's one mistake. I think it's the left one.
So now
it's the right
they had the
stick.
big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To the air yet again. Watson escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And able to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Wait, that. Round 80. Round 80. I'm coming.
Brady now on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Running with Howard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's Brady to throw. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted.
Let's go!
Zach Cunningham with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Complete.
Big boy got it. The big boy got it too.
That's a deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there.
I'm leaving, dude. I'm not choking.
Lions, 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? No fucking way. It's out. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
I wanted to hit victim. I wanted to hit
inside the 30-yard line.
That's a challenge. I'm challenging that. You can't challenge that. What the fuck?
Come on, that's a plan. Come on, that's a plan. Actually, bro, come on.
The fuck up, bitch.
And this is one of those bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Set to Valve. There to make the grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. From the gun, here's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus.
I don't like it
all the way in and tuck it away.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
I don't know who Kendall is. But
it's fielded in the end zone. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down. And I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Yeah, people.
64. 66.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Running on first down, Eckler. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He'll get this to Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I hang up on him real quick. Here's how you do good while I'm fucking on the phone. And now I'm phone. I'm gonna fucking cut you up, you fucking whore.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
61, match box, right, 72.
Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Sorry.
It's complete. Boreen. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
I couldn't, bitch. Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I was on the fucking phone.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Yes, sir.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down. Then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They got to hold up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. They're going for it. It's Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Yeah, he's actually like 2 yards.
Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now he's right. There's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. Look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But fourth and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken
Andrew, have you ever
the
said that word before? Don't make me call Zaire.
Nice job of polishing off that drive. And all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Him, MJ would be funny.
Yo, I can't wait to end it on the party.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan.
I don't have Tyreek Hill, so it wasn't Tyreek Hill.
We'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it?
You're lucky you Sean
no.
Watson to fucking
No
scramble away
interception.
from
He
him.
did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
You got a flag.
Let's go. Set.
Watson on 1st down.
Happy December
Antonio
21st.
Brown.
4 days till Christmas.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown. You already know.
Antonio Brown, 46 yards. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes
I thought you
because it
meant
gets the
Brandon.
ball in their
That
hands so quickly. And oftentimes
shit,
on the
Andy hit my
move,
foot.
when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes like this.
Brandon, if you didn't go for 2 that one time, you'd be in a way better spot.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bitch ass boy, fuck down.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Damn, this was each other.
I hate even watching live streams on the phone jack, pushing it behind. But you watch on the computer, you're like, you're not behind.
It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. And let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On the thing.
That's even a pick.
That with one hand.
But they have like 5 seconds late.
Now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Fuck, this thing has X factor.
It wasn't to the Lions. Imagine.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the...
Yeah. I just saw a pick too. Is Terry McLaurin on his team?
Oh my god, that shit was funny.
I can actually like see him throw his shit down too.
Linebacker Sean
Are you
Lee.
kidding me?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time to
your
think about
sister
something
and my daughter.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Your man, Sarah's house, please.
This will be caught by Brown.
Damn, Brady, you trying to fucking score a touchdown running that shit?
Maybe by about a yard, if that. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And how about this one
right now? I think we should go for it.
I'm thinking from the 6.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
And we can't.
Now Watson.
I'm thinking from the 6. Let's for the 6. Block.
And he'll be
what's the name
right
open?
at the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st
Please
and
tell
10.
me he's going to do that one down my ass.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to fire one
Third
deep
for the
middle of the
6.
field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the
game
hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Damn. Booted that shit.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here.
Why don't I just get an ad in the middle of your screen?
The tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission.
What's the
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Pretty fast as fuck.
Touchdown, 49ers. Nicole Hardman, 75 yards. The 49ers have retaken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
What if a white person came up to you and said, go pick
the
my
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they do.
Hey Siri,
I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much.
Well, first thing you do is spit on him. Second thing you do is call your brother.
J.J. Watt, his second sack of the night.
Have seen J.J. Watt. He's had seen that. Here's him and Richard Sherman.
He's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss.
Bro, look at my running back, Jack.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here, just try and get some space.
Watson. Johnson fly for Treadwell.
David Johnson.
It'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're putting the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I wish I could see it live. Like, this shit is delayed.
We're bursting with each other.
72.
On play action, now Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. So that
I realize, I think it has fucking Tom Brady.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Play action, now it's Brady.
Bro, look at this shit.
Complete to Gallup.
That's computer too. That's all computer too.
And why did the computer die like that?
49er touchdown. Michael Gallup,
I hope he dropped the ball
52
before
yards. The Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Andrew, your mom's gonna come
One of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position back.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Mason Foster, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Brady. Complete to
Wow,
Washington.
what the fuck?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. James Washington, 26 yards.
He literally broke 3 tackles.
On the turnover to cash this one in.
That's computer too. Computer too.
Sanders, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Shut the fuck
Set now
up.
to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Take a picture. This game not over.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Why?
The Lions offense ready to
It's
kick
Brandon
off their next
gives Andrew buckets every day.
Do you have Snapchat?
No. I have no social media.
Why did you unfollow me on Instagram?
What are you talking about? I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, nigga Tico on my story shit, nigga. Oh, nigga.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
That's interference.
And
That's
the flag
interference.
comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
We're coming back in this one. We're coming back in
Big
this one.
yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Here we go.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Watson, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention
I'm pulling back.
because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Here's Eckler, and an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
52's the mark. 52.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
He didn't get the first down. He didn't get no first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Regular.
From the 39, Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Paul.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he got that shit. And he's got the first as they'll bring it down.
He's not good at all. You're getting bailed out.
They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They go back to the ground now with Eckler.
And then you're wasting clock by running the fucking ball. Like, you're so pissy.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Yeah, I'm guessing you'd say this
like,
is
you know how you
the
scored? Your 3 touchdowns you have all came from you breaking fucking
if you can continue
tackles.
to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at
Me
this
too.
point, right? Continue to possess the
Why do you have
football,
Tom Brady?
gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Yeah, bitch.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
Who runs
They're
the
2nd
ball?
and 13.
Who wastes his clock? Nobody.
Brady now to throw. He's going to
look at this shit. He broke the tackle.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Niners passing game in sync now.
All right, see how Tom Brady takes all your opportunities to run, like, break a tackle.
This is 1st and goal.
Bro, you're waiting. Bro, you're so ass for this. Like, I'm gonna listen to quick.
Hey, ball 66.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard.
Like, you're literally wasting the whole clock for no reason.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is getting enough
It's no
blockers in
fun.
front
It's
to
literally
create a
no fun.
wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball 50.
2nd down and goal. Brady toward the pylon, caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom
You're
Brady.
not good.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I'll be winning and I didn't go for it, and I didn't do 2-point conversion.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
Look at the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, my God.
A big play there for Detroit. 58 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
How when
Absolutely
they got stopped?
agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He completes it to Treadwell. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Laquan Treadwell there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Oh, my.
Up with Michael Gallup.
Jesus.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively.
They're so ass, and you waste the clock. Like, you waste the clock. I would be winning. I would be winning, but you're not good. But you're not good. But you're not good. You're not fucking good. You're not fucking good. You're not fucking good, bitch. But you're not good. But you're not good. You're not fucking good. You're not fucking good. You're not fucking good. You're not fucking good. You're not good at all. You're not good at all.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they're talking over here before what will be an important
You're the worst out of the 4 of us.
To throw, it's Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Nigga, that was me, bitch.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On 1st and 10, Watson forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw is Watson, being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. And for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return will be stopped